I was just.
Yeah.
I was just kind of wondering when I was driving over today. I was like, I wonder how Sydney kind of views herself heading into the season this year, as opposed to, at this point last year, where you're still trying to kind of maybe grasp everything, still working on defense. I imagine it's kind of a night and day difference in your mind, I would imagine.
I feel like you kind of said it for yourself, definitely night and day. Yeah, last year there was a lot of uncertainty, and of course it's uncertainty going into any season, but I know basically what I can bring this year. I feel a lot more confident in that than I did last year, especially with a whole new system, and yeah.
Are you a completely different player, do you think?
I feel like mentally I'm a completely different person that's completely outside of basketball, so I think that does spill into the sport I play every day.
Coach, talk about the fact that you and Jordan have to take up some of the slack with JJ gone. Is that a constant conversation, or is not even discussed?
I feel like it's been brought up when, let's say I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. It'll be a reality check, but it won't be going into depth about it. It'll be just, quick, like checking me here and there, just make sure you understand your role this year. One of those.
Said in the past, there are 3 people in this team that can't have a bad day. He's one, Jordan's one, you're one.
Yeah, that's him checking me. That's exactly, yeah. It'll be that, and it'll leave it there, and I'll understand what I got to do.
Are you capable of stepping up your scoring? I mean, you scored well last year. Not that you're going to get and completely take over for JJ, but what are you capable of this year?
Well, with JJ gone, those are touches for me. So, she's doing great. She's doing great in the W right now, recovering. But obviously, those are touches that someone else needs to have. So, if I wasn't capable, I don't think that I would be put in the position to do that.
When you look at obviously one of the big questions is all the new players coming in. Obviously, they have good resumes, good size, good athleticism. On paper, it looks good, right? Doesn't always work out like it does on paper. How is it working out on the court? What are you seeing there with you mixing everyone together?
I think especially coming in with a bunch of new people, I didn't know what it was supposed to look like, so I didn't have an expectation. But I would say going in and just seeing how everything has unfolded, that we've exceeded the expectations that I did have. I think the word for our team this year would be versatile. I think that we're not the biggest, but we have a lot of people that can play a lot of spots, and that gives us a deeper combinations to play.
What's it like playing? I know it's a shortened roster, but it's also a roster where all 11 are probably going to play.
Right.
That's a little different, right? And the advantages that come with that, with more depth, I guess.
Yeah, I would say especially in our post situation, we have a lot more options. We have people that play the 4 and the 5, people that are handling the ball as a 5. So I think that'll give us a lot different looks and like our motion and stuff like that.
Coach Kellogg has talked about putting you at point on occasion. How does your game change when you go there? Do you like doing that, or you rather be off the ball and just focusing on that?
It's definitely something that I asked for. And of course, when you're asking for something, you don't fully understand what all comes with it. So I think there are times when I was playing point and he would pull me aside and tell me, when you are at the 1, your thinking has to shift this way. So I saw what you saw, but as a PG, you got to think X, Y, and Z. And so I think just being able to flip my mind from, having to score or being a 3 where you don't really have to worry about much, but being in the right spot, and then being a 1 where you have to make sure everybody's in the right spot and just analyzing who just hit a shot, or who's a hot hand, and getting them the ball.
Coaches always want, especially around this time of year when the first game's coming up, they always want more time. I got to work on this. Are the players ready for this? Yeah, I imagine maybe that might be one area where the players see one thing, the coaches maybe see something else. You guys are probably just ready to get out there, right?
I feel like, sorry, the flash threw me off a little bit. But around this time, every year, of course, you do want a little bit more time, but I think we're just eager to play somebody else. we've been playing each other all summer, so sake of each other, we want another opponent. So I think that's where the players are at right now. Of course, Coach sees everything that we're not doing, everything where he wants us to be, but that's expected. I hope that never stops,
How much teaching of the newcomers to the defense did you have to do? Last year, you were the student.
Right.
Are you a teacher of it now, or do you let others handle that?
I'll say both. I feel like if we play the same position and you're not doing it right, why would I not tell you how to do it correctly, Especially as our freshman, Maddie, just making sure she's in the right spots and she's out of her head. So I would say a bit of both. I'm kind of more lead by example. If I need to talk, I will.